In today's edition, we're going to be doing some brain training. We're going to see which side of your brain works better, and if we can get that weaker side to come up and be as strong as the other. All right, we're going to be doing some brain training in one particular area of the brain known as the cerebellum. It could be considered our old brain, the part of our brain that developed well before we became sentient and sapiens. So the cerebellum, it promotes a whole bunch of things in our bodies, but the major ones are accuracy, balance, and coordination. And the other thing it does is it inhibits pain. So that means that it will actually take some pain and suppress it, or kind of even make it go away. But we have to know which side of our brain is a little bit more favored, or which one may be a little bit more having a deficit. So there's a simple way of doing that. It's called a RAPS test, which means rapid alternating pronation supination. So your hand, when it's palm down, is considered pronated. When it's palm up, it's considered supinated. And if I were to alternate rapidly between pronation, supination, this would give me an idea of the quality of my cerebellum on that side. So here's a simple way of doing it. Place one hand out in front of you. Place the other one gently resting on top. You're going to take the top hand, lift it up, flip it over, and have the back side of the hand touch the palm that's underneath. Flip it back up and return to where you were. Now, there's no cheating. You can't just flip it back and forth. You actually have to lift it up and put it back down. And you might want to have somebody watch. It's kind of fun to see the differences, but you're going to go back and forth as quickly as you can. And what you're noticing is it getting tired? Am I losing coordination? Am I starting to hit one side then the other? Is it all over the place? Can I hit it normally right in the middle of my palm that's on underneath? See what that's like? Switch and compare the other side as it flips back and forth. Is the speed the same? Is the quality and accuracy the same? Or do I start going all over the place? It may hold for a little while and then get fatigued after maybe 5 or 10 seconds, but see what it's like for at least 10 seconds. And what you're going to find is that one side may be just a little different or very different than the other side. The one that doesn't feel like it has as good a coordination, speed, rapidity of alternating back and forth is the side you're going to work on. And all you have to do to stimulate the cerebellum is give it new patterns on a constant basis, maybe 3 repetitions at the most for every movement that you do. Because the cerebellum, it likes new stimuli. As soon as you do a whole bunch of repetitions, those signals go somewhere else in the brain and we lose attention in the cerebellum. So a simple one would be just to make figure 8s with the hand on the side that you had the most challenge. You can lead with the thumb and then lead with the little finger. You can make them small, or you can make them grand. You can do it with your leg. You could do it with both arms and legs on that side. You can change direction. You can go faster. You can go slower. Any of those. Try for a few seconds and then recheck. Did that improve things? It's gonna seem like voodoo, but it's not. It's neurology. It's how our brain functions and controls the rest of our body. So if you've got some issues in the tissues and you've got some pain, it actually might be because the cerebellum isn't helping to inhibit the pain. I hate to say it, but could it all be in your head? So one way to figure it out is a little RAPS test. Now you can do it close to your body or midline, and you can do it further out. Because the chiropractors and neurologists will tell you the closer into the midline, the closer in the brain you go, the further out the movement, the wider or more lateral out into the cerebellum. So if you want to get really finicky and fine-tune it, it'd be kind of fun to do if you geek out on brain science like I do. Give it a shot. Let me know how it goes. Maybe you'll feel a little bit better.